Hello and welcome, my Battle Royale Leafs. So, here we are, Kamen Rider Geats going into its third game. The Battle Royale, or Desire Royale as they call it, where all Kamen Riders, previous and current, go up against Buffer. Isn't it Battle Royale everyone against everyone, technically? No, well, maybe that comes out later. But for now, Buffer is the big bad enemy. Episode 33, Yearning 1, Buffer Unrivaled. Okay, this guy. I didn't think much of him, but I thought he would at least be better than this, but he really just thinks about the show, no matter the lives that get trampled along the way while that show is running. I'm a bit disappointed in him. He will not be as funny anymore with that kind of thinking. And then we return to Kamen Rider Squid Game. We have another mask guy here. And no idea who that is. I have a feeling it's someone we haven't seen yet. So, no real theories from me here to who this is. It's probably the most highest up in the DGP stuff, but we don't know who that is after all, so... Yeah, Neon on her date here is really just being the good girl. She's asked about her interests and she says, well, she learned a lot of stuff in the arts. That's not your interests. That's what you learned. But I guess this is what is expected of her to say in a situation like this. She doesn't want this guy. Her father wants her to want this guy, after all. No, I'm not afraid of the foreigners. I'm totally not hiding. That's not what happens here. Oh, okay, this is cool. We did know that these two were riders before, but Tsuo here turns them into riders again. That makes things very interesting with them in the mix. Or, you know what, never mind, because we don't even see them transformed. And they are out of the game right away, thanks to Buffer. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, to be quite honest. But there's someone else who gets her belt back. To absolutely nobody's surprise, Neon, of course, becomes a Kamen Rider as well again. Even though not quite yet. She, well, just flees as her bodyguards tell her to do. Of course, Beroba, probably having some ulterior motives that don't go along with Buffer's motives, gives her the belt back. For no real reason, honestly. Except that she has ulterior motives, very likely. Because Buffer just said to her he will let her alone if she just doesn't touch the belt. Which, I mean, Buffer's Buffer, but fair of him at least. If she doesn't become a Kamen Rider, he doesn't care, even if she was one before. You could point that as a good part. To be quite honest, this is not fair for her. He should have helped her remember. She, as far as we know, because we haven't really seen what happened after that battle, we can just assume she gave up. That's probably what happened and thus got revoked her rider rights. Did that on her own volition. So, apparently that's what she wanted. Being mad at Kyun here now that he didn't help her remember something she clearly didn't want to remember, at least from an outsider's perspective, who knows what's in her head, right? Is not okay, honestly. In my books, Kyun has done the right thing. She seemed happier that way, without knowing, well, her whole backstory of not being real and stuff. So, yeah, he didn't really do wrong. Also, as I have long hair myself, these pearls on her neck there, they are a hazard to your hair. It will get stuck in it and it will hurt. So, we don't get to see the bodyguards transformed, But this completely random guy we have never seen before? Okay. This doesn't make any sense to me. They have distributed a lot of buckles, right? And Neon is still there. She activated it. Shouldn't they know about that? I know that Tsumuri didn't see her transform and stuff, but even if she didn't do it yet, that thing is still out there, so you did not lose everyone. So, if these two defeat Buffer, they can bring Ace back? There is a different way to do that, right? Because there's no way that it's not Ace who defeats Buffer. I mean, we definitely will get Keiwa back as well, because Keiwa is the best and the actual main character here. I wonder what his own ways of doing that are, though. Not that we will see them, I guess. And, of course, well, the sponsors are Kamen Riders as well, as is the Game Master, so Buffer wants to get rid of them. Thus, he enters this place. Did this place ever get a name? Huh. And then something pretty much underwhelming happens. He wished for the power to defeat all Kamen Riders. What he got is just fever? That's just a normal add-on that he could have gotten, like, always? I mean, zombie fever, or fever zombie it is, sounds not even that cool, to be honest. Yeah, a real power-up would have been better for him here. Maybe he gets it later on, though. And I totally love this move, where he uses his gravity powers to attach to Buffer's back to shoot him from behind like that. That's cool. And ineffective, because, well, of course we don't defeat Buffer just like that. But cool. I honestly didn't expect to see this move a second time. But despite this move, he still loses miserably. I mean, if Jean couldn't defeat him, that Game Master, yeah, no chance there. But then, Ace comes back, apparently due to Tsumuri's wish. Tsumuri apparently has some powers. We, of course, don't learn anything about those because the episode is almost over, so yeah, but good to see him back, even though it was quite expected. Also, I love this shot of masked guy here with the goddess behind him, kinda giving him the wings. That's very nicely done and probably some kind of foreshadowing. To what? Well, we'll have to wait and see that. And thus, the episode ends with Geats aiming at the Game Master of all things, not at Buffer? Yeah, I guess he has some kind of plan. It's Geats after all. I mean, when doesn't he have a plan? So yeah, this episode was, as an episode, okay, but you have to keep in mind, this is the setup for the new game that's happening, so as a setup, it was great. So, yeah, we should do it like this. It was a great episode. Now, what are your thoughts on this episode? Do you like where this is going with the new Battle Royale thingy? Tell me down in the comments below. Looking forward to see what you think. Also, do not forget to aim at the Game Master as well. That is what Geats is forgetting here. At the like and subscribe button as well as the little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a new video for you. And check out the links down in the description below leading to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things. As well as to my Humble Bundle affiliate link where you can support me, as well as my merch store and my Twitch where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!